Hey everyone, this is Derek here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get a cool free Mission Impossible skin for your parachute, as well as an awesome free desert outfit. And this is all through the Mission Impossible Agents Assemble event that's currently going on in PUBG Mobile. Let's recap quick what the Mission Impossible event is all about. You can see 19 days left. These are what you can redeem those agent IDs for. First, we have the permanent shoes. We also have some BP crates, a outfit box that I can't imagine anybody's going to be getting because it's a temporary outfit box. And then you have the permanent shirt, jacket, and pants. So that is what I would think everybody is going to be going for. And you've got these cool daily missions: play for a total of 20 minutes, kill 5 players, spend 700 BP, and log in. Those are easy ways to get those agent IDs. And then you have these guys, which tend to rotate, and these are like classic matches with duos, with squads. You can see that these are arcade matches. So there you have it. That's how you collect those guys. But what we're going to be focusing on today is instead in the bottom right of the screen right now. You can see on sale, that pan, and then Agents Assemble. So we'll go ahead and click on that, and you'll see first we've got this pretty awesome event where you can earn these clothes. So you've got some permanent Western boots. Oh no, actually they work for 30 days. My bad. I thought they were cooler than they are, but 30 days, it's a good month. I mean, that's pretty long. So we're going to count these as like semi-permanent. So you've got Western boots, tight pants, Western shirt, and Wild West hat. So all those last for 30 days, and you earn them by inviting friends to join the game. So these are friends who are, I'm guessing, currently not in the game. So let's go ahead and click on the event rules there. You can see the event period. And invite friends to earn rewards. Friends will receive gifts from the players that invited them. Single friend can only be invited once per day. List of eligible friends is refreshed periodically. Okay, so it looks like you refresh your friend list by clicking on that icon? No, I can't. All right, so we've currently got 0 friends who have joined. And like I said, you can see that 1 friend equals those boots, 3 are the pants, 5 for the shirt or the top, and then 8 for the hat. So that is what it is. Like I said, I thought they were permanent. My apologies. They are actually 30 days semi-permanent. But this is permanent, and this is what we're going for. So these are team up rewards. So as you complete missions, you earn these rewards, and the best of which is that Mission Impossible Fallout parachute, which is obtained by completing all missions. So we've got, let's see, we've got 3 missions right now. Got to kill 3 enemies with headshots, kill 4 enemies in 1 match, and complete 3 duo classic matches. So those are the missions, and as you complete them, you'll be able to unlock some pretty neat rewards. So the first one, rookie, that is for, you get 500 BP, and then you've got a bronze crate with 2,000 BP, a veteran crate with 3,500, and then finally that Find Your Way to Victory Mission Impossible Fallout skin for your parachute. So that is how you get it. I know there was definitely some confusion in trying to figure out where the heck you had to do something or complete something to actually earn that parachute. And now, hopefully after watching this video, it makes more sense. So now we're going to transition to PUBG Mobile 0.9.5, the current Chinese version, to showcase a new style called film. So we have classic, colorful, realistic, soft, and now a 5th option under style, the last one there, called film. So we're going to be playing on HDR. We're going to be playing, what is that, like ultra frame rate, which is about 40 FPS. And we will see how film looks. So you can see already the menu screen looks a lot different than it did just a couple seconds ago. And I'm just going to be showing you some highlights, going to be showing you some outdoor footage, some indoor footage. And that way you can just get a sense of how well this style plays and what it looks like. So I like that it looks very realistic. It looks very, very good for a phone game. However, the shadows and like the darker colors definitely aren't going to be for everyone. So we're playing on Erangel. We are not playing a night mode game. I will have night mode featured very, very soon. I joined a ton of these games and have not gotten it so far. So I've gotten a number of dusk ones, however, no night mode ones. So you can see me offering up those apples to the giant chicken for good luck before the game starts. And we're going to jump in and jump around. That way I can showcase certain things like dropping. So here we are. We have jumped to the plane. Going to wait till we're about 1,600 meters or so away. And I think we are going to head for Georgopol and see how film with HDR graphics looks. So like I said before, this is the new graphical style that is available in 0.9.5, the current Chinese version. And this is important because this means that we are most likely going to get this in the global version in about a month and a half or so from now. So first up in August, hopefully the middle to the middle end of August, we are going to be getting 0.8.0 for the global version, which will have Sanok, the new 4x4 kilometer tropical rainforesty map that I am super excited about. Look forward to all those drop and loot location videos that are going to be coming soon as that update drops. But that's why this is so important, because typically the features that are found in the Chinese version end up getting translated to the global version in about a month or two. So what we see here today could very well end up being in the global version very soon. So you can see the shadows start rendering in around 100 meters or so away. And definitely don't want just for the gameplay. It's definitely not my best gameplay by any stretch of the imagination. However, what I'm showing you here is outdoors, a colorful setting. You can see the colors are definitely not as pronounced as they are in other modes. That's a good takeaway right away. As you see me overshooting the jump. Now we are between the crates though, and you can see how the shadows render from those crates. So it looks good, but it definitely wouldn't, just personal preference. I like playing on like either colorful. I like playing on colorful the most, just because I feel like it makes enemies pop out better. And it just is, especially with an OLED display with saturation up, it definitely just looks the best to me. It looks like the coolest. So you can see here, this is definitely more realistic and definitely a little more contrast than something like realistic. So you can see as I am moving around here, I think in this clip I'm going to be showcasing what it looks like inside a building. So let's go ahead and go in this warehouse. You can see that everything is quite a bit darker than it would be in other styles. And for movie, cinema, film, whatever they call it, that looks cool. But again, it wouldn't be my choice for competitive play, because when it's darker, it's harder to see people. And remember, other people are going to be most likely using whatever mode is easiest to play in. So you're at a disadvantage if you're playing something like this. So you can see just running around, getting some loot, missing some loot, but showcasing those shadows from the giant crane there. It's pretty cool. Those shadows actually render in, even though that crane is pretty high up. So just taking a look around, not too many people drop with me. It's a pretty boring game, at least to this point. And I am thinking we are going to skip ahead fairly soon. I'm just showing you again in between the crates what those shadows look like and stuff. So you can see I am outside the next zone, which means I am going to have to get moving if I want this game to continue. I think we'll go ahead and perhaps go inside another one of these warehouses, just show you how it renders. You can see it's more difficult to tell what items are on the ground just by looking at them, because again, you don't have that nice bright outdoorsy light. So it's definitely more realistic, like realistic is, but like I said, definitely a little darker and even more contrasty than that mode. So now I'm showing you what it's like to be running outside through a field. You can see how those shadows render on the tree, the shadows in the building. Again, once you go inside a building, it is a lot darker than outside. So definitely keep that in mind. You can see the zone is closing in though, so I'm going to have to keep moving. And there is a, oh gosh, the three-wheeled motorcycle. So let's go ahead, and I did not set up my vehicle preferences, so you can see I'm using the little steering wheel and those icons, which I'm not familiar with. Here's first person driving. We'll showcase that for a second. Let's see if we can miss that tree. Perfect. And that was also introduced in 0.9.5, which is big because on the first person perspective, the FPP only servers definitely have an advantage if you can drive in third person. So it's cool to see that. Boom, look at that. Now, there you go. So that's, tends to be what happens when you try to do something cool, then you hit a tree. But like I was saying, now first person driving for first person only servers especially is big because I think it balances the game out. So here we go. Here is another tree. I think I'm going to have to continue on foot, just showing you what it looks like when you are outside the zone, how that blue zone renders in on film, the style of film, the new style that we are taking a look at right now. And here's some action going on over here. I've got the VSS. We'll just go ahead and pretend that I mean to use that. See, we've got somebody across the way. There he is. Looks like a bot running towards the water, but I hear somebody closer. There is another bot, most likely a bot even closer. So we'll go ahead and take him out with the VSS. Check that out. Getting work done with that suppressed sniper or DMR. So here we go. We are going to go ahead and take out the guy crossing the river now with the VSS. Not accounting for a bullet drop very well. But as you can see, we are getting it done, and again showing you how that 0.9.5 style of film looks in the game. So let's go ahead, heal up this damage, and we'll move over to maybe one or two more scenarios. Let's actually, here you go, you can see some cool trees rendering in, the shadows from those trees, but let's see what a larger building like the school looks like. So let's jump right into the school and take a look at that. So you can see corridors are pretty dark. Definitely huge transitions in light between where the light gets through that window to the darker corridors. So again, like I've been saying, it's more realistic, more contrasty than realistic. I hate that there's a mode called realistic because it kind of makes it more difficult to say what I'm trying to say here. But it's fun to play with this. If you're playing with friends for fun, I'd recommend trying it out at least once or twice and seeing how you like it. But for me, I'm going to be sticking to lighter, colorful modes, which means most likely using colorful with smooth 60 FPS. That way you don't get the shadows, and it's just easier to see people because that's what most people do. So, kind of can't beat them, join them. So you can see here what inventory management looks like when you're playing very slowly in the film graphical style. So, there is the blue zone, though, closing in on us. So we're going to have to move ahead to get into that zone. Let's go ahead and run into the auditorium, see what is in there. There's a larger room, so an example of a larger, darker room. Just take a look at what everything looks like and just enjoy the game for a second. Here's somebody. Sounds like they're either above me or below me. I'm not playing with headphones, so that is another really dumb idea. Don't do that. It sounds like he is... Oh gosh, he's here. So it's another bot, I think. Now, I don't know how he got there. I don't know if he just ran through the blue zone or if he dropped down from the roof, but either way, that was what happened there. So finishing up the game, and if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for tons more PUBG Mobile content. My name's DerekG, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon or in my Discord server, which I'll leave a link to down below.